I found it. I found it. As you can see, gates are locked. Sneak peek through there. You see the stands over there. There's the Bulls head for you. The South Florida Bulls. Right here on the campus of the University of South Florida. Like I said, it's a little bit north of Tampa. The stadium wasn't built too long ago, only 2011, so it's pretty brand new. There we go. Off in the distance there, it says women's soccer, and it lists all of their conference championships. So let's see, we got 2010, 2014, 2015, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So it looks like they've been on a roll. This university is actually pretty new too. It's only been around since 1956, so their programs, their sports programs are young, just like everybody else is here. And then those numbers say 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21. I'm not sure what those ones are for because it doesn't say men's soccer anywhere. I don't know, let's walk around and see. But off here is the stands right here, off to the right. Okay, so a little bit about the South Florida program, about their men's program. They were actually the first team in school history to play a game. So the men's soccer program was the very first sports team to play a game here. There you guys can see the, here, let me lift it up to see, so you don't have to look through the fences. That's a good angle of it right there. Two big palm trees right between the press boxes that say Corbett Stadium. No shading whatsoever. Brutal on the fans. Least they could do is put like a roof over the stands or something. There you are. There's a wall. There's a wall of fame over there. Let's go check it out. So, another thing about the men's team, they have won the most conference titles of any program at the school. They've won a total of 27 regular season titles and conference titles. Appeared in the NCAA tournament 21 times. They've been to 6 Sweet 16s, 3 Elite 8s, and in their most previous Elite 8 run, which was in 2011, they defeated Central Florida 2-1 in extra time, which actually was their last win in regulation time in an NCAA tournament 11 years ago. Then in the next round, they beat New Mexico 6-5 on PKs after the game finished 0-0. And then lost to Creighton in the quarterfinals 1-0 in extra time. Oh, here's the exhibition against Tampa. Every year, they compete against Tampa for last trophy that the Rowdies won, which was the Soccer Bowl in the NASL, and the winner of the Tampa South Florida game gets to compete for that every single year. Yeah, this is their schedule right here. Oh, look at this. Women's World Cup participants: Christine Edner of Norway, Siri Nordby of Norway. It looks like those are 2 Costa Ricans. We got a Brit, an Australian, a Chilean, 2 Jamaicans, an Argentinian, and a Canadian. No Americans. Wow. Here's NCAA tournament appearances: 2010, 2014, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Here is, like I said, this is the women's team, but here are their Conference USA champions, 98, and the American champions. All-American honors, Conference Player of the Year honors. Looks like I didn't even need to write all this stuff down. There's the conference they play in, NCAA, and the Bulls head. They list it all right here for you. 3-time Conference USA champions, 2-time Big East champions, NCAA appearances. Look at that list. Here's their All-American team, or All-Americans that have appeared. Here you go, look at this. Okay, here we go. As you can see, a long list of achievements here. Oh, and here's the American. Their 2 championships. Some more hill seats right there. Let's stop and take a picture for a second. Here's the stadium right here. It's a good view of it. Okay, so as I was telling you guys when I was up there about the rivalry between Tampa University and South Florida, they annually face each other in the preseason Rowdies Cup, which celebrates the city's rich soccer history, which, like I said, dates all the way back to, I think it was late 60s, early 70s when the original Tampa Bay Rowdies was formed. I also read that when the Tampa Bay Mutiny went out of business, and between the time that the second Rowdies team came back in business, which was 2008, I believe, there was only a 5 or 6 year period that Tampa did not have a professional soccer team. So this is a very rich soccer area, but more about the rivalry between them. As you can see a bit more of the stadium. The Bulls have a deep connection with the Rowdies, as Corbett Stadium, or Corbett Stadium, I'm sorry, I'm pronouncing it the French way, Corbett. I think it's gotta be Corbett. As the Corbett Stadium is named after Southern Florida alumni and former Rowdies owner of the original club, not the current one, Dick and Cornelia Corbett. So the original owners of the Tampa Bay Rowdies were alumni of this university. Construction going on in the background. In addition to holding the match trophy until the next match, the winners also get to hoist the actual 1975 Soccer Bowl trophy, which was won by the original Tampa Bay Rowdies. Not Central Florida, forgive me. South Florida holds the edge with a 24-11-3 all-time record, which dates back all the way to 1972. So they've been playing this series for 50 years between Tampa and South Florida. They also share a rivalry with Central Florida, who I know whenever those two meet in football, it's always a huge game. I've seen it on TV. The place gets absolutely packed and rocking whenever they play, so I can bet in soccer it gets pretty rowdy too over here. Get a closer look of all the women's achievements. Okay, so I think these are NCAA tournament appearances because it's got the NCAA logo right there. And yeah, yep, this one has the American logo. So this is all their American championships. There it is, Corbett Stadium. Little section for all the fans to sit. There are the benches over there where the students can stand up the entire time. This is probably for the older folks. Although if I was a student, I'd want to go sit up on that hill right there. Go drink a few cold ones, get a little rowdy. No pun intended, Tampa. And I found the Wall of Fame. Look at some of the stuff that I found here. Honor roll. It's hard to see through the glass, but it looks like these are all of the, oh, it says APSL, first team 11. Look, Queen's Park Rangers. You can, QPR, Football Club, Loftus Road, England. Wow. Oh, it says the Rowdies in international play. It says the Rowdies didn't limit their play to domestic matches, but were tested against some of the best clubs international sides the game had to offer, taking tours across the world, accepting visitors from South America, Europe, Asia, blah, blah, blah. Let's see here. And with results against such sides as Manchester United, AS Roma, and Queen's Park Rangers, the Rowdies were on the forefront of showing the planet that American soccer was here to stay. And look, this picture right here is a Wowdy, not a rowdy, but a Wowdy cheerleader greeting the Chinese national team. And that's really cool. They're wearing jerseys that actually have the Chinese Mandarin writing on it. That is so cool. What a classic uniform. Oh, look, there's a Mexican flag. It looks like a Japanese flag too. 1976-80 Rowdies NAS Indoor Soccer Champions. There's some pictures. This is really cool. Look at that. Look at it. There's a uniform with the logo on it. And look, there's the program. It says a little bit about the club history. This is so cool. 1979 American Conference Champions. There's the trophy. The North American Soccer League American Conference Champions. Okay, so I don't think that's actually the Soccer Bowl one. What's this? North American Soccer League Champions. There it is. Look at that trophy. There it is. The 1975 Soccer Bowl Champions. Here it goes. Look at this. Salute to the Rowdies. 74 to 93. There's another one. There's their unis right there. They don't got the classic green and white hoops though, like we've all gotten so accustomed to seeing. A kick in the grass. There's more of the honor roll. The beginning of professional soccer. Let's see here. Tampa Bay's first professional sports franchise wasn't the Bucks or the Bolts or the Rays, but one with a rich history that showed Tampa Bay was ready for the big time. On July 19th, 1974, George Strawbridge Jr. and Bo Rogers were granted the 16th franchise in the nascent NASL. I never knew that. Tampa Bay Rowdies were the first professional sports team in Tampa. Wow. Look at it, there's the certificate of membership. What was that? George Strawbridge and Bo Rogers founding the Tampa Bay Rowdies. The original Rowdies team. And then there's, looks like Cornelia Corbett. The original unis. Man, we really struck gold here on the campus of South Florida. Oh, I didn't even notice this. Look at this. Here you go. Mick and Vicky Steuben, go Bulls. Looks like this is, you can donate some money and get your name up here.